Let's begin this morning with the latest U.S. and Israeli air attacks on Iran, including devastating strikes on the country's oil facilities. The damage is staggering, with streets on fire from ruptured pipelines. Iran is fighting back, firing missiles at Israel and hitting Persian Gulf nations as well. Tehran has confirmed that the son of the top Ayatollah killed when the war began will be Iran's new supreme leader. U.S. officials now say a seventh American has died from the Iranian attacks. Chief correspondent Matt Gutman is at the site of a recent missile strike on a town south of Tel Aviv.
Vlad, Israel is finding it very difficult to block those cluster munitions fired on those Iranian missiles. One of those little bomblets hit here, obviously detonating that car, punching through the concrete, and just spraying shrapnel everywhere. But all eyes are on Iran this morning and the selection of Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the former supreme leader. We don't know much about him except he's very close to the regime, and that this is a clear signal from the regime of defiance.
Overnight, thousands marching through the streets of Tehran to celebrate the appointment of Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the former leader, a hardliner with close ties to the security services. Israel with a blunt warning.
The highest risk job right now is to be the new Ayatollah. That's a high risk job.
They're going to be targeted.
Don't take those jobs. We're watching you.
Over the weekend, Israel for the first time targeting Iran's critical infrastructure. Massive fireballs lit the city with an eerie orange glow. The Red Crescent says over 1,300 have been killed. And in the streets, rivers of fire as oil leaked into Iran's sewage system and ignited. We asked the head of Israel's opposition party why they're targeting energy infrastructure.
This is where the money is coming from, and therefore, if this will be gone, their ability to do this is going to be reduced significantly.
In response, Iran firing swarms of drones. This oil refinery in Bahrain targeted. Kuwait's social security building turned into a tower of flames. Even Dubai's airport hit.
Oh my God.
Iran now also changing tactics, turning to cluster munitions, several hitting Tel Aviv.
You can see where one of those submunitions just punched right through the concrete here, and it detonated, firing shrapnel and concrete in every direction.
5 people were wounded, and Israel's bomb squad showing us one of those downed missiles.
What you are seeing here, this is just the fuel tank of one of those giant Iranian missiles, and it's about half as long as the missile would be. It would be about 50 feet long. At the very end would be the warhead. That warhead increasingly has been containing these. These are cluster munitions, and they mount about 80 of these on a single warhead.
In Lebanon, Iran's main proxy in the region, Hezbollah, has stepped up rocket and drone fire at Israel, most intercepted. In response, Israel taking out building after building and ordering hundreds of thousands of residents of Beirut to flee. Several hundred have been killed there.
Iran has begun conserving its missiles and drones and says it has enough of them to last for 6 months of war. Now, U.S. and Israeli officials here have said that they are not interested in a forever war, but what has become clear is that this is not going to be a short war either. Adriana.
Matt Gutman outside Tel Aviv, thank you so much.